Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. We all go to beaches, right? Today in this session, I'm going to take up very basic conversational topics and I'm going to tell you how you can talk about it in English. Now, for example, if you meet somebody in your office and somebody asks you a question like, how was your weekend and what did you do during weekends? So we usually say whatever we have done. So for example, if I have been to a beach, okay, so I would say, well, it was fun, it was great. I have been to a beach last weekend. Okay, now the person will ask you, what did you do at the beach? Or how was your trip? How do you answer this question now? So that is why today I'm going to take up beach as a topic and I'm going to tell you how you can describe what you have done at the beach in a very basic, simple way in English. Again, I'm going to talk about the vocabulary related to this topic. How can you come up with sentences related to these vocabularies? And then last part is I'm going to talk about how was my experience at the beach. Okay. In the same way, you can talk about any of your experiences, your shopping experience, your picnic experience, your vacation experience, wherever you have been. You can just talk about in the same way, but of course the vocabularies will change. So today we are going to talk about beach, a day at the beach. Okay, so let's get started. But before that, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession. And I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected and watch my entire video to master this skill. Okay, so let's talk about a day at the beach. Okay, let's start with the vocabularies first. The first word is shore. Shore. The area where the sand meets the water is called a shore. So basically what we do is we stand near the shore. Whenever we go to a beach, we stay near the shore where sand meets water. We stay there, right? We enjoy, we sit there, we play a lot of games there on the shore. Okay, we usually play games at the seashore. We usually play games at the seashore, at the beach. Another word to describe a beach is waves. Waves. Waves are made when water moves towards the shore, right? You see a curve. Waves can be calm or it can be high rise also. Sometimes big waves are also formed and it leaves behind a white foam. Okay. We sit at the shore and we enjoy the waves. But sometimes the high waves also comes towards the shore. So we have to be very careful. Okay, the waves coming to the shore was a pleasing sight, or the waves coming to the shore was a delightful sight. The waves coming to the shore was a delightful sight. Okay, sunburn is also a word which we talk about. We get tanned. Okay, what is the sunburn? Sunburn is when your skin gets irritated or red from getting too much sun. Okay, so the body part which are exposed to too much sun, it gets a little darker in color and that is called tanning, skin tan or sunburn. Okay, we need to apply sunscreen to avoid sunburn at the beach. We need to use sunscreen to avoid sunburn at the beach. Okay, another interesting term is sand castle. So basically kids play with sand castles, right? What is it? What is a sand castle? So these are the structures made with wet sand. So there are lots of sand on the shore, right? It's all sandy there, right? So what they do is they wet the sand and they build different structures with it, and that is called a sand castle. And it is a game which people play along with the kids or kids play at the beach. So that is building a sand castle. There are lots of other activities we do at the beach. Okay, motor boats are there. So what is a motor boat? A boat which has an engine or a motor in it. These boats are very fast. So there are lots of people who provide motorboat rides as well at the beach. So that is another thing. We always go for motorboat rides at the beach. We always go for motorboat rides at the beach. Okay, another term related to beaches is high tide. Okay, we call high tide or low tide in English. The tide is the rise and fall of the sea or the ocean. Okay, when the tide is high, the water reaches farther up the beach and can get much deeper. So it rises, right? And it is much deeper. So that is a alarming situation. During monsoons, we should be alert about high tides. During monsoons, we should be alert about high tides. Seashells. There are a lot of shells you find in the ocean, right? When the water comes and goes back, like the waves come and go, you'll find a lot of spiral shaped shells in the ocean. So you can collect those also when you are at the beach. Last time when we went to the beach, we collected a lot of seashells. Last time when we went to the beach, we collected a lot of seashells. Okay, cabana. What is a cabana? Cabana is a structure which you will find at the beaches where you can rest. It protects you from sun and it provides you a cozy place to relax and chill with chairs or loungers inside. Okay, it is a part of hotel or a resort also. Another interesting word is hammock. What is a hammock? We find it everywhere at the beaches. It is a swing which is tied. It is a comfortable hanging bed or swing made of fabric or net, and it's tied to two trees to support. Okay, so we do find it at the beaches and I enjoy hammocks. I prefer sitting on a hammock to relax. I prefer sitting on a hammock to relax, or I prefer lying on a hammock to relax. So guys, these are the vocabularies, basic vocabularies related to beaches which we can talk about. There are lots of other vocabularies also related to beaches like snorkeling or scuba diving, kayaking or surfing, playing frisbee or beach ball, etc., etc. And those are also used to talk about beaches. So if you want, you can also start exploring these vocabularies about beaches in English. Okay, now coming to the last part, I'm going to talk about my day at the beach. Okay, last weekend I went to a beach. The weather was very good. There was no high tide alert and we had a great time at the seashore. We took some foldable chairs also along with us to sit and relax at the beach. We sat on the chairs and we felt the waves coming and touching our feet. It was so relaxing, I can't tell you guys. It was a wonderful experience. We carried a frisbee disc and a ball along with us to play at the beach. The kids started building sand castles there and they also collected some seashells at the beach. We applied a lot of sunscreen to avoid sunburn or tanning. We didn't dive in the water, but we saw a lot of people diving in the seawater. Okay, by afternoon it was so hot that we came back and took some rest at the hammock and cabanas. We ordered lunch and we had a nice fish thali there. This is how we spent our day at the beach. It was very relaxing, very refreshing, and it is a very different experience. There were a lot of water sports also available there. We took a motorboat ride. There was a banana ride. There was kayaking. There was snorkeling, etc., etc. But we didn't do all those things. We finally finished our trip by having an ice cream and then we left the place. So it was overall a very good experience and it was fun to be at the beach. Okay, so guys, this is how I used my vocabulary to describe the beach or how I spent my day at the beach. So these are very basic vocabularies. You can also start using these words to describe your day at the beach in English very easily. It's not difficult at all. Whatever you have done, you have to speak it in sentences in English. That's it. And these are very basic topics, guys. Start talking on these topics and you'll get to know how easy it will become for you to start speaking in English with anyone, anywhere, anytime. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.